All right, in this video, I'm going to do a little bit on Kahoot. It's a great way to engage your kids. It's also a great way to infuse curriculum in a fun and engaging way. But first things first, if your school has not done this, someone in school do this. Right up at the top here, are you a teacher? Business, right? Click this Learn More, go into Teacher, and get your free upgrade. And there's a reason why I want you guys to get your free upgrade, because there's some really cool things you can do with Kahoot with this upgrade. So go do it. Okay, from there, what I want to show you is when you go into your Kahoot. So I'm going to log into my Kahoot. Here's a game. When you have that upgrade, one cool thing that you can do when you go to hit play, you can either teach, which is the normal way we've done it, but now you can assign them. And so you can assign a challenge, whatever Kahoot it is, and you can turn off the timer so they're not being timed, and then you create it. It's very simple and straightforward. I'm going to show you in my grade 7 what I started to do in some of my, there's a grade 7 class Kahoot challenges. So I started building some on geometry. There's a couple Kahoot challenges for geometry, a couple for algebra, patterns and relations. So I put some in there. And what it is just another way for them to get engaged and be doing some work. It's fun, and it also gives you results for when people are playing it. Another thing that you should know how to do with Kahoot, if you're going to play a virtual Kahoot, which I've done with my students, and it's a lot of fun, is you should show them how to split screen. And so what you can do is this little square up here, if you tell them to hit that, what they can do is they can now size that as big as they want. You can move it around, make it as big as you want. I'd make it halfway. And then what you can do then is you can then take whatever tab it is. Let's just take this tab. And you can now, so what I've done there is I've held down on it, and now I can drag it out. And now you can have two screens at once. And it's very useful to be able to have two screens happening for them, because what they can do is they can still keep your Google Meet on the one side and then have the game board. So if I hit play, I'm going to teach classic. And so what they'll be able to do is they'll be able to get the pin number, and then of course they'll be able to see the questions that come up and still be able to then on the other side of it be able to enter their answers and stuff and have that open. So it's just a very effective way to be able to do virtual Kahoots for the students. Some students use 2 devices, but this also works very effectively. You can also then take this, and if you want, you can then take it and put it back in to your screen. And again, I can do the same thing, put this back in, and it's back in. It's just something I didn't even know before this all started. I wish I would have known that, because it saved me a lot of time. So that's my quick little blurb on Kahoots, and maybe tomorrow I will videotape me doing a virtual Kahoot with my kids. Hope you enjoyed it. You should give it a try.